wickets in the team in the second test against Pakistan. None of England's top six scored a 50 in the first test as England were thrashed by 10 wickets.
Another remote cricket ground in the UAE for England to travel to from their city centre base, and new impressive surroundings to take in. England's squads and counties have been here before, but so far as Test cricket is concerned, this is a first for England. The Sheikh Zayed Cricket Stadium has immediately gained a reputation for being a batsman's paradise. 3 double centuries have been scored in the 2 Test matches played here.
It's always nice when you turn up to a ground, especially as a batsman, where his history suggests that you can score runs. It doesn't really count for anything. We've got to go out and put our poor performance behind us.
Alistair Cook and Andrew Strauss are preparing to walk out as opening partners for the 100th time. A proud landmark, but there's little room for sentiment given the challenge ahead.
It's our job at the top of the order to lay the platform. We didn't do that in Dubai, and that's one of the reasons why we didn't get a good title.
This was the first training session to see if conditions suit Monty Panesar, but England are set to stick by the same team.
When you lose, and you lose so heavily, naturally it does dent confidence. I think if you look at history or so, when we have produced a poor performance, we've managed to bounce back well, and so hopefully we can do it this time. But you don't become bad players and a bad team overnight.
It looks like the Starship Enterprise has landed in the middle of the desert. England need to boldly go where they've never played Test cricket before. Tim Abraham, Sky Sports, Abu Dhabi.
So a Test milestone for England's openers this week. They will be the 4th opening partnership to reach 100 innings together. Gordon Greenidge and Desmond Haynes hold the record with 148 between 1978 and 1991. But despite their longevity, they're struggling for form. In the last 8 tests since the Ashes in Australia, they've only managed 1 opening stand of 50 and 1 century. But during that time, in 12 innings, they've managed just 387 runs together at an average of 32.25. Despite Cook's magnificent year, he's actually struggled for runs in his last 5 tests and didn't reach double figures in Dubai. Well, after his record-breaking Ashes performance, he made 12 and 1 in the first test against India at Lords. At Trent Bridge, he scored 2 and 5. He returned to form at Edgbaston with a career best score, falling just 6 runs short of a triple hundred, but was out for 34 in his only innings at the Oval, and in Dubai again he didn't reach double figures. Strauss's bad run goes back much further. He's been struggling for runs since scoring a century in the Ashes test at Lords in 2009. In 41 innings since then, he's scored 1,333 runs at an average of 33. He's been out for naught 4 times, scored 11 50s, but only managed 1 century, and that was in Brisbane in 2010. Well, you can see live coverage of the second test from 5:30 Wednesday morning on Sky Sports HD1.
Staying with cricket, Mahela Jayawardene is expected to be offered the Test